सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय.
सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्वी नावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Good evening. Today it's not that hot, I think. The sun god is gracious. Please turn to page number 35 in your prayer book. Let us learn something about concentration. The first quote in the page: "The world is ready to give up its secrets if we only know how to give it the necessary blow. The strength and force of the blow come through concentration. There is no limit to the power of the human mind. The more concentrated it is, the more power is brought to bear on one point, that is the secret. The universe is ever ready to reveal its secrets to you. You only should know how to knock at it. A concentrated mind, a powerful, one-pointed mind is the instrument, is the kind of searchlight. You just focus this searchlight on anything and any object in this universe, the mystery of it will be revealed to you. You just see that Vivekananda, what posture he was sitting in, meditative posture, right? Why he was meditating? To improve his concentration. Okay? To improve his concentration. What he was doing, he was trying to practice concentration. You want to achieve great success in life, but the mind is not focused. You're all here to learn spoken English. What is the instrument with which you want to learn? What is your instrument? Mind, right? You're not learning English through hand. You're not learning English through your limb. You're not using any other part in the body. The only one instrument that you have and anybody else has is this mind. How trained it is, how focused it is, how one-pointed it is, how concentrated it is. And that depends how quickly you will be able to learn the language, you'll be able to grasp anything that the teacher teaches. So how to focus it, how to concentrate it, it's a big subject. Swami Vivekananda said, if I had to redo my education, what I would do is, first I would try to concentrate my mind. Afterwards, I would collect facts at will. నేను మళ్ళీ విద్య నేర్చుకోవాల్సి వస్తే ముందు ఏం చేస్తానంటే ఏకాగ్రతను పెంచుకుంటాను. ఏకాగ్రతను పెంచుకున్న తర్వాత పుస్తకాలు ఓపెన్ చేస్తా అంటాడు. ఓకే, టుడే we open books, but focus is not there. Concentration is not there. Mind is scattered. You just see in the animal world, for example, if a cat, if it loses its concentration, it will die of starvation. It will not be able to catch the rat. Have you ever seen a cat about to pounce upon a rat? What concentration! A little distraction of that concentration, it will miss the rat. Then that day, it will have to starve. It will lose its food. You just see the eagle in the sky. When it actually scoops down, it scoops with such meticulous precision and picks up its prey. If it loses its concentration for 1 second, it will not get its prey. It will not get its food. So there is no problem for animals. They don't lose their concentration. If they lose their concentration, their survival is threatened. Same is the case with man also, human beings also. You're driving a bike. Okay, with what concentration you drive it? What happens if you lose concentration? You will endanger your life. Either you will endanger your life or you will endanger somebody else's life. Antena kada? Car naduputunna, bike naduputunna, man concentration pothe emaitadi. We know what happens, the consequences of it. So that's why we are very alert, we are one-pointed. But the same degree of concentration, why it doesn't come when you sit in the classroom? You have to ask yourself. So just adopt this simple technique. Just open your notebook and have a pen in your hand all the time. Try to note down whatever the teacher teaches. These simple practical techniques. And other reasons why we are not, that focused today, why our minds are distracted and scattered, particularly in India, we worry so much about future. All the time about the future. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. What happens will tomorrow? What is going to happen? Will I be able to achieve my goals? Will I be able to achieve my objectives? Will I become successful in life or not? What if I won't become successful? People might laugh at me. This fear, right? This thought of future, too much into the future. That means what? You are misusing the faculty of imagination that God has given you. Right? You do something with a buffalo. You just beat the buffalo. Yesterday, you have beaten the buffalo. Right? Would it remember today? It won't remember because that memory is very less for any animal. You just abuse a dog, scold a dog. Will it remember next day? It won't. Human being you abuse, you'll remember it for lifetime, right? Memory. We use it for wrong reasons. Negative things we remember, okay? You have to learn from past mistakes, past experiences, and you have to move forward. There's no point in brooding over the dead past. Gatam gataha, kada? We all know this. But you just analyze your mind. You are meditating, cogitating, and thinking so much about the past happenings. That spoils the present. You won't be able to focus on your work because of so much thinking about the dead past or imagining about the unborn future. Future is yet to come. Today, this is the only day that we have. This is the only time that we have. Just be in the present. Forget about the future. Don't look into the future too much. You have to have a future plan. You have to have a goal. You set the goal and forget about it now. And just focus on the present. So this is how actually you need to train the mind. Learn to be in the present. Learn to be in the moment. Just from day to day. Whether I have used this today well or not. Before you go to bed, you just analyze how much of time I have wasted today. How much of time I have productively used. Just every day. Day by day we shall go. Not just projecting into too much into the future. Just day by day you live. Yes. Before you go to bed, you should have the satisfaction. Today I have used my time in a proper manner. That satisfaction you should have. Nothing more. Simple technique. Every day you go to bed with kind of satisfaction. I have used my day well. That's all. Nothing else you have to do. Success will come to you. Success will search for you and will come to your doorstep if you just live like this. I have not wasted today. You should have only that satisfaction. You move like that from day to day. That's all. Success will automatically will come to you. Otherwise, just a scattered mind, dissipated mind, not focused mind, nothing big will be able to achieve. This training of concentration is, Swamiji says, is integral to education. అందుకని విద్యను మొదలుపెట్టే ముందు ఏకాగ్రత నేర్పమంటాడు స్వామి వివేకానంద. ఏకాగ్రత నేర్పకుండా అందరిని చదవండి బికమ్ అచీవ్ యూర్ టెలింగ్. You can't achieve things like that. The instrument is not proper. Instrument is not well trained. Instrument is not that efficient. So try to improve the efficiency of your instrument, namely the mind, as much as you can. Learn to practice concentration. So the first technique I have given you is forget about the dead past and unborn future. From today onwards, if you are in this habit of thinking too much about the past or actually imagining into the future, drop these two things. Significant concentration will come to you, and it becomes easy for you to acquire whichever skill that you want to acquire once the mind is trained. Thank you. A nice evening.